baseball under the lights of Wrigley Field in Chicago. Tonight, it's a matchup from the NL Central between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago.
Play ball.
So coming to the plate, Darren James, and he's one of the more dangerous hitters in baseball right now, carrying a 10-game hitting streak into this one.
Man, come on, big guy, stay hard up there.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say it, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile.
Now at the plate, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Almora.
1 out now, 1 out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1-1.
So up the middle. James moving to his right, and the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Now batting, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. Do you think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Schwarber becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bader is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Into the box now, Tommy La Stella. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
La Stella.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Looking good, no one better, come on.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hayward, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Misses, ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fly ball to straightaway left. Brisbaugh has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs, 4 runs.
We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Kendall Graveman, a right-hander from Alabama, gets the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, Dero, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike rate.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Andrelton Simmons.
Hey, come on, guys.
It's away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. James fields it cleanly. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. Stepping in for the Cardinals, David Velez. He reached on a single in his first try.
David.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3.
Here we go.
1-1-1. Out towards second. James scoops it up. And there are 2 away now. So in now for Chicago, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Wait for your pitch up there.
Popped him up. Simmons is calling for it. 1 out. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Harrison Bader stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. The 1-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. Here's Tommy La Stella now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still lead it 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Get your pitch. Right here.
Now the pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. A A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 21 for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
Well, my eyesight is good, but I'm going to need a replay to see where that thing landed. That thing carried about 460 feet, which is staggering when you think about it. I know one person who's not impressed, though, and he's standing on the mound.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Velez. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
1-1.
Towards second. James has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. The next Cub up, Darren James, will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Two runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Almora is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
So with 2 away, we'll see him move to a pinch hitter as he'll go to work to try and drive in that run from second.
Now batting, second baseman, Darren James.
This is on the ground over to first. Velez is there, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over. 7-5, how today's comes to an end.
Inferences drawn from season statistics can sometimes illuminate potential areas of improvement.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started tonight. Colby Allard will be on the mound for the series opener. Here's Gregory Polanco, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest. And the best.
Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him.
Here we go, relay.
And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early.
Up next for the Buccos, Elias Diaz. And the Pirates trying to make this first inning even more productive here.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Aguilar. The double play, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Pirates 2. The Cubs coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Striding in, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red hot.
Riding in once again, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2. A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Third baseman.
So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. There's 1. Relay to Bell, the double play, and that's how the inning ends. So no runs here. Digging in now, Darren James. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a 2-run game, a 2-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Now the 2-0 is chased out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They are getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. Runner in scoring position with Sagan. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Looped out towards short. And this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. At the plate, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
That ball went out.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Dickerson arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Elias Diaz. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tight. Hit back up the middle. Throw to first, not in time, and the go-ahead run is across to score.
Well, we've been treated to a neck-and-neck game.
Digging in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Vasquez has over 40 innings on his line so far and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch right here. All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
And think about it. In game one of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Get a good one up there, huh?
And it's fouled away.
You drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Skied into very shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Excellent work putting the finishing touches on this one. Picking up save number 30 now on the year. Nice job from him.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Buccos came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. This evening we've got a matchup out of the NL. So stepping in, Joey Wendell. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Dero, how do they lock up a... Here's Gregory Polanco. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Polanco.
The ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. First shot for him here. 2 hits and 5 trips a night ago. Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Dickerson will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Who are you for? Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed for the first strike. In his career, James carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau.
Hey, get your pitch right now.
Bush at second. McKenzie at first. One gone. And he looks at him.
Let's go, kid. Come on, let it fly right here.
A great pitch. Extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Now to the plate, Colin Moran. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Moran.
He's on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in, Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hard 90, hard 90,
on the
hard
ground to
90.
second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. And the throw will come in quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get the third.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. 2 on here with 1 man out. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Both coming to the plate now, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Line drive to left, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Here's Chris Bryant now, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Frazier over to his left, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Joey Wendell, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
One out now.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Relay to Aguilar, the double play, and that retires the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
First pitch on its way. And this one's in the dirt.
Hey, we need you right now. Here we go. Come on. Let's go. No one better.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Santana has made a name for himself as a very effective reliever in his career, but he really doesn't fit the bill as a prototypical bullpen arm. So many guys bringing huge strikeout numbers these days. He isn't one of them.
No, he's not, Matty V, but what he does do, he does a great job of missing barrels of the bats. He changes speeds, moves the ball in, out, up and down. Not overpowering, but he knows how to pitch.
On to first, and they get the double play. Standing in, Corey Dickerson. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Infielders are talking to Trent. Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
7 runs, 11 hits.
Doesn't get much better. So stepping in, Michael Taylor. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Pirates,
this guy out. Get him
the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Aguilar comes up with it, and they'll just tag him out along the first base line. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark, how do they go about breaking out the brooms on the road?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact.
At the plate, Darren James. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 22 on the year, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Now in the box, Darren James. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. McKenzie stands at first with 1 out. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 delivery. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Pick up the ball.
And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Yeah, give me the same at bat. As you stride to the plate right here, give me the same execution. Just get something in the air. You got a chance to take the lead right here. Don't try and do any more.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So it's settling in now. Addison Russell comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Addison Russell.
Hey, we got no one.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Rounded to third. This could be 2. Right to Bryant. 1 there to Aguilar for the double play. Digging in once again, Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in his zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
Hey, let her rip. Let her rip. Let's go.
The 2-2. Popped him up. Diaz moving to his left, and that retires the side. So striding forward now, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
One time. Let it fly.
The 0-1 offering. Lifted in the air to center field. Taylor is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another shot now, Colin Moran. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Moran.
Ready with the 0-1. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here.
Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the Chicago Cubs. Colin McHugh gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny? Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren James.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Let it fly. Let's go. Trust your stuff right here. Let it fly.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Hey, let it fly.
Stepping into the box, Darren James. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
Come on, big guy.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Standing in, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, but everything looked clean. He was on time. He looked powerful in the box. I guarantee you he wants that swing back. He's still thinking about it as he walks to the plate right here.
Next up for the Stros, Jose Altuve. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jose Altuve.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. In now, Darren James. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now at the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time, work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
Here's Chris Bryant now. His past history with Jake Diekman, not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back safely.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes. Runner goes for second. Just keeping him float. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Set to deal on a ball and 2. Swinging a soft liner. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
For the victorious Tides. 4 runs, 7 hits.
MLB The Show's in the heart of Texas on a Wednesday night at Minute Maid Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Chicago Cubs Garrett Sadler, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here? Ready now, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Come on now, one pitch right here.
Come on now, put her in play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This
Get
is
here,
on the ground.
hold it right
short.
here.
Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hard hit ball to second. James takes it in. On to first, and there are 2 down. Ready once again, Darren James. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Count 1-0.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Osuna is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
Bregman ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that.
So striding in, Tyler White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
For tonight, first for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 7.
Welcome to Houston as we prepare you for baseball from Minute Maid Park. Today, the into the box, Darren James looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep into the Crawford boxes and gone.
You could see here that he tried to stay away from him, attacking the outer half of the plate, but he reached those arms and had enough power to go oppo bomb. That's a great swing of the bat right there.
Now at the plate, Darren James. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning, but I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
Swing and a liner right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cubs lead it 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's been swinging a very hot bat so far this year and currently finds himself in second place on the leaderboard as he strives for batting title.
And I'm guaranteeing you he's fully aware of how many hits it's going to take for him to overtake that #1 spot. He's got...
So digging in now, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
All right, one time. Come on.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Buxton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
2-2-2.
Into right field. That's a base hit. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him. Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee.
Darren James will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Chris Bryant will be next. The 3-0 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tucker waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Jose Altuve. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave.
Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. James gloves it, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Here you go, clutch up right now.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. McKenzie leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
Touch up for us. Right guy, right place.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely.
Hey,
the
1-1 anyway, kid. Here we go.
Softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Striding into the box, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Diaz.
Ball grounded to short. This could be 2. There's one.
Out.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Darren James, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Here it comes on 0-2. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases loaded jam. Into the box now, Kyle Tucker. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance. Last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby. No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the...
Stepping in, Alex Bregman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Last strike now for Houston.
1-1.
A ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first. He'll be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Chicago Tonight we've got baseball from the banks of the Allegheny, PNC Park in Pittsburgh.
Play ball.
Stepping up now, Darren James, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. 0-1 the count. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one looking to make amends for a loss last time out that put an end to a 7-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
Cool has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that.
In this day and age of smaller ballparks, the ball's lively, the bats are harder. This guy does a great job of keeping the ball in the ballpark. And one of the keys, he's not predictable.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
Hey, nobody away.
The 1-1. Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly to second for one. On to first, a double play. So coming to the plate, Darren James comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Left side, Moran is up with it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Now at the plate, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Swing and a miss. That one tied him up.
Hey, two tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
On the bag,
well
on the bag, on the bag.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Now batting, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Popped him up. Frazier over to his left. And he makes the catch for the second out.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35.
Afternoon baseball on tap from one of the best yards around, PNC Park. Trevor Williams will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this.
Into the box now, Darren James. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels.
So in now for Chicago, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching.
Frazier on the grass. Oh, wow, what a stop.
So frustrating, D-Row. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Hey, come on now. One time, right here.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away. So first and second with one man gone. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber.
Hey, come on,
now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Liner toward right center. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. James blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And the throw in gets away from him. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game. Stepping up to the plate, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
First delivery to him on the way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. He's a .333 hitter. The 1-2. Play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Darren James will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Now a 6-3 game.
That was a swing right there.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in.
Hey, have a rip. Like you can. Here you go.
He's running again. Pitch is a called strike. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Acevedo moves over, and the inning is over. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Darren James, as he looks to deliver with the bases loaded and 2 away.
Hey, get the pitch. Drive it right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Happ, the runner at third. Baez over at second. Hayward on at first with 2 down. 2-1.
Hey, sometimes you get yourselves in a count 2-0. You get exactly what you're looking for, and you have bad barrel accuracy. Time to step out of the box, readjust the batting gloves, take a deep breath, and get back in there. Hope he throws the same pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-2. That's popped up out towards short right field. Russell is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1 run scores here in the front. Here's Addison Russell. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Addison Russell.
The 1-1 home. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Pirates 5.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati tonight.
Play ball.
Digging in, Darren James. He too had 3 knocks in yesterday's win.
Darren James.
Here comes the first pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time at first for out number 2. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny? In now for the Reds, Jesse Winker. His head-to-head history with Montgomery. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Ball sent back up the middle. James ranging up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Cincinnati. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Cubs nothing. The next Cub up, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Line drive to center field. Cruz is there, and he has it for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be.
Ready now for Cincinnati. Aristides Aquino, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Striding in, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now. Riding in once again, Aristides Aquino. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. On to first, and the Reds rally comes up short here as that ends the inning. Reds strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Darren James, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
This is pulled into right. Number 71 is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in now, Aristides Aquino. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. James moving to his right. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the inning.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final.
Cincinnati Reds. 3 runs on.
From the Queen City, we're live. Standing in, Darren James. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Hey, Matty V, talking about a team that's on a roll right now, Dior. How about this? Through the first 4 games of this homestand, perfect 4-0. They've got their sights set, Dior, on some bigger and better things.
And you know what, Dan, and the fans feel it. You can tell there's an electric atmosphere brewing in this stadium right now, and hopefully it continues.
Hey, you can do it. No one
the
better.
next 0-2. Hit out towards second. Jeanette has it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on? Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. James is really a rare talent in this sport. A true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we take a look at the Cubs leaders in that department, you can see he's right at the top leading this Chicago roster.
Ben Gamble.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Soft liner to the right side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. And here's Jose Peraza. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Darren James. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, see it, drive it. Let's go, big dog.
And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2. Next up will be Kyle Farmer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The catcher, Kyle.
Comes set with the 0-1. This one hard the other way. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. Cruz moving in He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, William Cruz. He singled his last time up.
William Cruz.
On the ground, out to second. In time to first, and there are two away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Come on, guy, get your pitch up there.
The 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Peraza is right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first, saves an error. And now is Yasiel Puig. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Here now is our final line score. First for the victorious Indianapolis Indians, 6 runs.
Afternoon base. Striding into the box, Darren James, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
James.
Lifted down the line in left. Winker sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
It looked like he had a great jump on the ball. It's going to bring it in, no problem, but something happened as he approached the foul line, and it went right by him. It wasn't a routine play, but he'll tell you he should have had it.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Jason Hayward.
Popped him up. Votto is there. He's got it one away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere.
All right, you're here.
Baladares charging this one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. At the plate, Darren James, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Darren.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Cruz is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker. A fly out and a single for him so far.
Jesse Winker.
Dive hit hard. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Darren James. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Come on, big guy. See it, drive it. See it, drive it.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything. That.
Now to the plate, William Cruz.
The batter, the center fielder, William Cruz.
Ball to second. To his left, James. And finally, there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Darren James starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Whistler has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these. You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's